How long are we gonna sit here for?
Oh. All right, there you go. Welcome into our ghetto studio.
Welcome back to the 23 Moto podcast. We went downhill.
We did. We went down quick. We already
We went
filmed
from
for about 20 minutes, I think. 20 minutes.
We went from filming in a good studio with good equipment to here you are in my garage from my cell phone with earbuds in.
I know.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. You're gone working somewhere.
It's my fault. I know.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go. I was gone in Ireland. I didn't want to go basically a month without recording this. And so I kept sitting there saying I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted to be back in the studio, do all that stuff. You were sick. Like it just didn't work. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not skipping it more.
No,
we're just doing it. Like,
hey, I got your door code. Brendan and I could have went over there and busted out like 4 podcasts. We could have did.
You could, but the only thing is that I'm using the MacBook that I do it on. So I don't know.
I got a MacBook.
I know. Should I? I'm kind of.
I would have called Josh Holley real quick and asked him to set it up.
Dude, that's actually pretty good. He could have done a good job because that's what he set it up for me. Exactly. But anyways.
Welcome back to the 23
We are
Moto
back,
podcast, everybody.
We are back to the 23 Moto podcast. I have no idea. This is obviously we're using a platform I've never used before.
Johnny Hopper?
And Johnny Hopper I used it with him and it worked well with him. So we're going to try it. And I want to do this in the future with our good setup. And I think it would work.
You could probably link it through the good camera though.
I could for sure. I would do it.
I feel like Carmichael and Villapoto right now.
That's what they do.
I'm just saying. Like
I know.
How am I supposed to mess with you?
You are Villapoto with the cowie in the background though.
How am I supposed to? Dude, Team Green. Hold on.
Wait. I know. Oh yeah, team hat. There it is.
Hey, there we go.
You're at least wearing the right. You're wearing the right stuff on the t-shirt there. Even though I'm wearing Fox. Oh, dude.
What about that?
Hold on. Oh man. But anyways, like I said, I didn't want to go a full month without recording this, and so I said, screw this. Why'd you do that? You idiot. And so here we are. We're gonna recap Washougal. We're gonna recap a few things that we were into. Obviously, I did the vlog. If you guys are watching this, you probably watched the vlog. I vlogged most of Ireland. I have another one to post, I think, tomorrow.
How was Ireland?
Yeah, it was rad.
I've seen you one time since you've been back.
I know you have. But I've been back for a week. But it's one of the most beautiful countries I've ever been to. Anybody that hasn't been there, you should go.
So you had a good time, huh?
Yeah, it was a really good time. It was a long time, but it was a good time for sure.
Yeah.
Happy to be home, like all that stuff, and it is what it is. It's just been chaos the past like month. But yeah, it was really good. You finally got to start riding that Kawasaki.
I got to start?
No, you back to riding it.
Oh, dude, I've been like 5 times.
Yeah,
it's
not that much. I know. I was gonna say it hasn't been that much.
I'd say probably like 3.
I didn't hear it. No, in a second, dude. You're sitting here. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna feel myself out of the garage right now.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
If it's not hot enough in this garage, you know what I mean. You made me shut. You made me shut my portable AC.
You gotta plug your ETS Racing Fuel.
Yeah, ETS Racing Fuel. 23 Media. That's me, not him. That's me. Yeah. Team Green Kawasaki all the way. You know what I mean? You see,
Where's
I put my green stick back. I put my green stick. Dude, I've been calling them, trying to get sponsorship. They're not calling me back.
I know.
Try it.
I got a guy I think we could get for it. So
let's do it.
I got back on the bike this week.
Yeah. How was that?
Was fun. I did ride one time right before Ireland, and I rode the vet track and I barely rode it all, so it was kind of whatever.
What track did you ride when you came back? Did you ride the main?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you jump the big step up there?
Yes, I did.
You jumped the whole thing?
It's easy. Yeah, it's easy.
You didn't jump it. I got inside intel.
It 30 times.
I got 30 times. 30?
Yeah, probably. I jumped it. I think I jumped it like 4 times, and then after that, I was just like, it was to the point because it was kicking me like this off to the side. I'm like, I didn't want to chance it again.
Dude,
I'm like,
style.
Who cares?
Just like,
I know. That's what I was trying to do, and it wasn't working, dude.
No.
But no, the track was good. It's hard to get your confidence back, dude. Like that's
you haven't ridden. You ridden once in what, over a month?
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, pretty much. It's been since April or May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. So but that was good. I
was gonna ride this weekend. It was sick. I felt terrible.
But it was 100. It was like 100.
Dude, yeah, I'm not riding. I was gonna ride this weekend. I'm out.
Because I rode Friday.
It's 100 degrees, dude. No, thank you.
Yeah.
You have a sweet spot between 9 a.m. and 9:15 a.m.
I know. That's actually prime. That is prime riding conditions.
It is.
I'm so not used to doing it this style that like my head's all jacked up that I don't know how to operate this. Like I'm like I don't know. It's like it's weird.
Just talk to the camera.
I'm talking to you. What do you mean talk to the camera? I'm talking to you.
Just talk to your phone, bro. That's all you gotta do.
What's up? 23 Media here.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, what phone is that?
My iPhone.
Oh, you're using it on the computer, huh?
Yeah, it's my MacBook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you could see it if I do this. This is great radio, by the way. But like,
dude,
see?
Why didn't you do? Oh yeah, why didn't you put the intro off your phone right now, off the channel?
I didn't think about it. Okay,
but I told you.
Listen,
where is our producer? Where's Ruth when we need her?
Ruth's right here. I'm the producer. I suck at producing, but this is what we get. Okay,
I'm
low dollar,
dude.
Low dollar, high. What are you doing over there? Relax, lady. High dollar. Now we got guest appearance.
At least you're sitting in the comfort of AC. What's up, Charlie? You're sitting in the comfort of AC. I'm over here sweating. I'm about to take my shirt off.
You could do it, dude. Pull a Marshall.
Karina would be pissed.
Yeah, don't do that. But where are we? We're riding. Yeah, so I covered riding, covered Ireland. I'm not going to get into like full depth on it. I do have a lot of stuff I wanted to go over on. I don't think we even talked about Jet being out. We weren't recording.
We haven't talked about anything.
Nothing. And like,
there's been a lot. You left me, dude.
I did. I left you high and dry. I feel kind of bad about it.
You've been out there just eating Irish jelly, and I've been over here like,
Jam.
My brother, dude.
Excuse you.
Where's my jam? Whatever, dude. Okay, I don't care. Where's my brother at? Where's my brother, dude? Like, I want to ride my dirt bike. I need to do a podcast. What? Like, where's my brother? Where's he at?
What was the gift I got you?
It's a jam, but one of them was onion flavor.
But I gave it to you yesterday, or Ruth and I gave it to you yesterday, and you knew it was jam.
And we ate Josh Mosman's wife's bread that she made.
Dude, the sourdough, the sourdough's good. Dude, I got that from him in Paris.
Sliced it all up. I threw it up in the toaster, and I put that Irish. I threw it in the toaster. I put that Irish jam on there, and me and Karina were like, "This is actually really good."
It is good, dude. I told you.
We were pumped. We were excited.
Now you got to make the pizzas.
Oh, we did. That's what we made tonight. The pizzas.
Look at me. I'm just a giver. I'm a giver.
I know. Yeah. I appreciate it. But what are we going to do for the rest of the week?
DoorDash.
Yeah.
So crazy that Jet's out. Apparently guys with like thumbs have problems riding dirt bikes is what it is.
Yeah. But is it what?
Because all of them are hurting the whatever it is here.
That's because they're riding like this.
All going out.
Check out AJ Cantonaro. You know what I mean? This is why I put my bike right here. Not like this. You got to do the triangle, dude. Got to do the triangle. Got to do the triangle, bro.
We're elbows down. Did you see Cooper Webb? He just posted a thing about him doing a comeback or whatever.
Yeah, and Roxon come back.
Do you see how? No, but do you see how skinny Cooper Webb looks? Dude, he looked skinny. And
wasn't he supposed to? Wow. Wasn't he supposed to race Washougal, but he missed the flight?
I don't know. About everybody missed the flight. I do have something on that. We talked a little bit about it yesterday.
You want to talk about people staying true to the sport and being like, no, I need to be there.
Shout out Caden Deegan. Yeah.
Taking private jets and flying out.
I know. But
you know what I mean?
We'll get there. One thing at a time, bro. So because you and I bounce around so much as it is, that like I have to try and keep us like somewhat straight. If I don't, we'll be all over the place and it just ends badly. Anyways, so you have Tomac just posted that he's been riding his mountain bike. He's supposed to get back on the bike this week.
He's not even back on the bike?
No.
I figured he'd be back on the bike for sure. How was he supposed to make it to the
SMX?
SMX?
Oh, I mean, if you get 3 solid weeks on a bike, you could come back. You know what I
mean?
mean?
3 weeks?
Could. I mean, I'm just saying you could. I'm not saying you should. I'm just a guy's his caliber. You probably want 2 gate drops, 1 gate drop before you race SMX.
All right.
You know,
Hunter Lawrence is out. Is it making racing?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I mean, Jet Lawrence is out.
Yeah.
We haven't done this in like a month, dude. So,
I know.
Okay, Jet Lawrence is out. Is racing more fun now?
Yes.
Right?
I
think so.
Did you have more? I think you were waiting. I think you were waiting for me to like interject and like go.
I was.
And you saw
I was waiting for you to say something. I didn't have anything to say after that. I didn't. I was waiting to bounce off of you.
So it's a double-edged sword. So it does make racing better that Jet is out, but I do think there's an element to Chase is figuring out that KTM. Plessinger has figured out that KTM, and I think that they'd be riding better anyways. And so Hunter was riding right with Jet, right? And so Chase is coming from the back. He's not even getting good starts, and he's still whooping these guys. That doesn't take away from the fact of Jet's not there, so it doesn't take away from the fact of how good he is. You have to stop with that. Like
here's the thing, though.
But like the people, you know, like it's ridiculous.
Hunter and Jet were pretty dang close every time they raced, right? And now Chase is beating Hunter. So what does that say? You think Chase can compete with Jet?
I do. I would think so. I mean, okay.
I'm just saying it could happen.
All the people that have the whole, like, oh, Chase is only winning because Jet is out. Are you saying Jet is only winning because Tomac was out? Like, if Tomac was in and healthy, does that take away from what Jet has done? Because Tomac's out, everybody had Tomac as a favorite. So
I think if Webb was in there and Tomac were in there, I think for sure Tomac and Webb probably could have given more if Roxon was healthy as well, and like they didn't have to take time off.
Yeah,
I think outdoors Tomac would give Jet help for sure.
I do too. If he was fully healthy, I think so. And then Roxon, I do wish Roxon raced if he was healthy too, but I do wish Roxon raced all outdoors.
Back to Unadilla.
I know, but I want him to be there the whole time. Like
I want to see them race the whole season. I don't want to see them coming back for a couple races, whatever. I want you to be there from the first gate drop to the very last gate drop, over there just shaking beer cans or freaking.
Dude, put your hands down, bro.
shaking champagne balls, spraying them on the top of the podium. You know what I mean? Suzuki.
Speaking of that, you saw Plessinger down the beer from the fan.
Yeah, and it was in a monster koozie.
Oh, that's a bad look. I didn't know that.
He didn't see that though. He didn't realize. He just saw a beer and somebody pouring it on.
See what I mean? This is what I mean. I have to keep us like straight and narrow because I get sidetracked.
I get it, dude, but we're not Ricky Carmichael and Ryan Villapoto. We're not boring.
I know.
I'm just kidding. They're not boring. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I will. But I have to give Carmichael credit. He did a better job. I've been critical of him on the broadcast and everything, and I thought he did pretty good. Like it's hard. Like people that have never had to do something like this, similar to this, you're constantly thinking about things while you're saying them.
So what you're going to bring up and say.
And it's hard to. And so like I kind of view him now with that aspect of it, and I'm like, dude, he does a pretty good job. Like when you really think about it, you know, what are you doing, bro? And so I had to give Carmichael a little kudos. He did do better, and it's not an easy job. It's hard, dude.
No, it's not an easy job. I've never done broadcasting on a level like that. I mean, I've never really done broadcasting, period. But I'm just saying, like, being on the spot live, people are watching you, all that. Like, dude, people are critical over it and say things, but that's not easy. That's not easy.
Which is kind of nice. Go ahead.
Talk to me, dude.
What? You're so lucky. I do have my sound. Go ahead.
No, don't mute me. Don't mute me.
No, I can. No, I'm not muting you. I can play my music though.
What music?
How I always like interrupt your segments.
Hey, you know what sucks is that we can't call anybody.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go back to Jet Lawrence being out because we started trying about that twice.
I know it sucks. It does make racing better, but I want to see everybody healthy the whole season.
I do too, but now things more competitive. But if we want to talk about competitive,
but now Chase is destroying the field. So, like, it's not like, but dude, he's won 7 motos in a row.
He's doing great, that's for sure. But like, Jason hasn't always been that consistent. You know what I mean? Like, something could happen.
I know, but he's looks good, and I really do think he's figured out that KTM.
Who are you calling for outdoors now then?
Chase, easy. Oh yeah,
I'm gonna go Hunter.
No,
I think Hunter. I think Hunter is gonna be more consistent. How many more races we got?
4, I think, and we have 2 weeks off.
I can't look anything up because I'm using my phone. I think Hunter will be more consistent. Dungy won championships for not getting first place. You know what I mean? Just gotta stay consistent.
True. I think you're saying Hunter just to say someone different other than Chase Sexton because you're a Chase Sexton hater.
Phil Nicoletti.
Yeah, Phil. Yeah, there you go. Phil
taking the championship. I like Chase. I have nothing against Chase at all.
I'm mad at him because he switched from 23. I'm still sad about that.
Yeah, that's true. He's just not my guy.
I know. I get it. Tomac's your boy.
Jason Anderson.
Kawasaki. My guy. Yeah, so that's all I was going to say. Honorable mention for Jason Anderson finishing on the podium finally.
Oh,
first time since 2023. What are you doing, bro?
You'll see.
Look at those fresh Decal Works graphics.
You like that? Good.
Yeah.
You remember when you showed up in your KTM gear?
I did.
I'm going to regret putting this one on, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'm going to have the recording on my thing. Sick. Look at that team.
Yeah.
Team gear. Where'd you get that? eBay? Yeah.
Yeah. So I bought it off eBay. I had to buy it just for this. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, you got the KTM set up? Like, I have to buy this.
Hold on. We have to have, like, our alter egos will be that. We'll show up in, like, KTM gear, and you'll show up in your Cowie gear, and we'll have, like, alter egos. We got to figure out names.
I'm good with it. You see that I bought a Cowie hat. You know what I mean?
KTM Kyle over here, and, like,
KTM Mike.
No, no.
You want to do a different name?
I would think what yours would be.
Kawasaki Kenny?
Kawasaki. Nah, I got it. I'm gonna think of something. Something will come. Right. Something will come up in my head. So,
all right, let me know in an hour.
So Washougal was a boring ass race. Really wasn't that fun. It was a great. I will tell you though, that track is badass.
I love that track.
It is so nice, but it was boring racing. It really was.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's not necessarily boring. It wasn't as fun to watch. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Lainey did fall asleep on the couch while we were watching it.
Just saying.
My 2-year-old daughter. You know what I mean?
I know. She can't stay awake. It's not good enough.
It wasn't that good. I want some real. Okay, so what's gonna make it better? What's gonna give a race this like, damn, that was good?
Okay, so we've had it in 250s, right?
Yeah.
You've had the back and forth. You've had the passing, the late passing, late charges, close motos, close finishes, stuff like that. Like, that's what, to me, makes a good race. It doesn't have to be, like, drama where a guy crashes or, like, anything like that, or somebody checks out.
I just kind of want that back and forth, you know what I mean? Like, on top of each other racing. That back and forth on top of each other. You know what I mean? Just railing.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. You have to think about what you say before you say it. You know what I mean?
But it's okay because we're just on YouTube.
You know what's funny is you're gonna get used to doing it this way, and then you're gonna be like, I don't want to come over and film it. Just pop it on the freaking stream.
No, I have way more fun doing it at your house.
I know. It is.
I enjoy it better because I can sit right next to you. I can mess with you. You know what I mean? Like, good microphones, headphones. Right now I'm using Beats. $100 a good microphone.
Dude, I'm just saying. So I think Chase is gonna win it. I think Deegan's obviously gonna win it. I mean, that dude's a freak of nature. Like, what?
Dude, Deegan's winning all day.
Yeah, and so he'll win the whole thing.
What's up with Levi Kitchen? Not doing so well.
I don't know, dude. He went back. He had it was like such a high to such a low, and I think maybe he had
doing better than him.
I know, but I think he had a lot of pressure on him because he was from Washougal, and like that was like his home race. I'm sure he had a whole bunch of family there.
You know what's funny is that you say that there's more pressure. I was watching the Jake Paul fight last night versus Mike Perry, and Tyrone Woodley was there. He was saying the pressure coming from being at your hometown, you got your uncles, your cousins, all this stuff. So there's a lot more pressure for the fight.
Yeah.
He goes, I'd rather fight anywhere other than my hometown. So it could be the same thing with the race. You're feeling like, this is my hometown. I should do good. I got a bunch of family here. I guess
look at you with the good analytics here.
You like that?
Yeah, dude. See, the time off was good for you. That was good.
Because I didn't do this before?
No, you never did. You just threatened me with fuel and flame.
Yeah, I did.
That was it, dude.
I'll threaten you again, dude.
I will say, no, you're gonna smoke yourself out, dude.
I know, it was bad.
What was I gonna say? We had Hayden show up on a private jet, which, by the way, everybody was upset because they're like, oh, he spent $50,000.
Huh?
ETS, shout out ETS. They would pay for a private jet if I had to get somewhere. I guarantee it.
Yeah, for sure.
Not really.
I don't have there was comments on Hayden's post about him taking a flight and all that stuff. Is like, oh, there's privateers out there raw dogging it, and here you are taking this. So it's Hayden's responsibility to pay for the privateers? No, that's his money that he won. And guess what? He had a commercial flight. It got canceled. So would you rather him just not go to the race?
Nope. And but also there was multiple people on the flight. Jeremy Coker.
Who else?
Jeremy Coker was on the flight. Deegan and his entire family were on the flight. Brian Deegan's a millionaire, right? So like, I'm sure he helped.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet Brian paid for that? Hayden paid for nothing.
Nah, I have a feeling Hayden probably paid for part of it. Like I have a feeling they broke it up and it was just like,
tax write-off.
Carmichael, it was. It's a write-off. The team raced there. I mean, what do you think? The team's not going to pay for a flight to get their championship leader to the race?
No, 100% they're going to pay for it. And even if Hayden paid for it, he might have been like, you know what? I just want to do this. I want to do this for you guys.
Dude,
but Carmichael was on there. Jeremy Coker was on there. Brian Deegan was on there.
I don't know who else.
I don't know who else was on
there. That's all I know.
But I'm pretty sure everybody probably paid for it.
Dude, Star Racing has like 1,000 dirt bike riders under their tent. Just chop 2 of them, and you could buy private jets the whole year.
Dude, Ricky Carmichael, when Ricky was racing, when he was winning everything, he only took private jets.
Yeah.
He only took private jets. He said he probably went, I think it was like over $1 million in his career just on private jets. That's a lot of freaking money, dude.
I know. I don't know. I just think that was blown out of proportion.
I think it was too. It's just people wanting to hate on him. That's it.
I know. And then
you're going to do what you got to do to get to the race. You're in a championship fight. You're going to give up that many points? No. That's 50 points. No way.
I'm trying to think of what else. That was like the biggest drama of the weekend. Pretty much was the flights, right? That was it.
Yeah. Our boy Dean Wilson. He made it to Washougal.
Dude, yeah, but do you see he was late to the starting gate, so he had the very last
I see that.
Yeah, he was very.
For what, qualifiers?
No, I don't know what
for Moto 1.
Like for showing up for staging for Moto 1, he was super late, so he got the last gate pick, which is at the very outside, and you see him, he gets pinched off so bad, and so I don't think he scored. He didn't score points the first Moto, and then the second one, I can't remember. I think he finished in points though for SMX.
Yeah, he's just trying to rack it. Yeah, exactly. That's all he's trying to do. What about our boy Brian Medeiros? He made it to Washougal, but I don't know what happened. Did he not qualify?
I don't think he did.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah, I know, but it was a hard-fought battle. I'm proud of him.
What's crazy is, like, I watch Brian ride locally, ride with him, whatever. He is so freaking fast.
I know. That's why I don't like it when people. I don't like it when people hate on like the guys that finish last or don't even qualify for motos. I'm like, dude, you have no idea how fast those guys are.
Dude, Medeiros would lap me multiple times. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, he is that fast. But then I watch some of the guys.
Don't put too much into that, because I'd lap you too, and I'm slow.
I'm okay with that, dude. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? You're my boss on the podcast. Like, I have to let you pass me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but what I'm saying is
that is a whole new slant that you are now gonna say.
Use it, dude. I had to do it because I enjoy being on the podcast. And he said he would never take videos of me ever again if I won. But anyways,
he's gonna kick me off as co-host and co-founder of the 23 Moto podcast.
What I'm saying is, what sucks is I see the last place guy riding in the Moto, because I was looking for Brian's name on there, and the guys were slow. They're still fast, but they're honestly, they were slow. Yeah. In a 30-minute moto, if Brian could get in there, he would have beat those guys for sure. It's just those guys, their sprint speed for the qualifying is fast. You know what I mean? I think Brian could do a whole 30 minutes faster than a lot of those guys.
Yeah, so, I could see what you're saying, like lasting the whole moto and stuff like that, and kind of surviving more. For sure. Yeah. There's truth. There is truth to that.
I wish he could have made it.
I know. I know. I'm like, oh, so I did get some questions. So
I got one. Dude, I saw like 200 people looked at it and they got one question. And guess who it was from?
Me.
No, my wife.
Oh, close enough. So where is it?
Wait, how are you close enough to my wife?
So Zach, what?
Yeah, I said, guess who it was?
I'm your brother.
Me. I said, no, my wife. You're all, oh, that's close enough.
Family. So Zach from Australia, he wants to know,
my God.
Are we willing to try Vegemite on the podcast when he's here?
Oh, dude, I've seen some videos of that stuff. I'm willing to try it. Absolutely. Do I want to? No. I'll do it.
I don't want to either.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're for sure doing it.
I'll do it. And Renegade.sm wants to know, is Chase already beat on the line when Jet comes back around? Is it all in his head or has something clicked? So we kind of
I think something clicked. We have talked about it. I think there was something in his head, but I also think he's got it out of his head. He's got that confidence built up and something is clicked because he's different.
For something's going, something looks different with him. I do think part of it is mental. I think he just says, oh, shoot, when Jet's 5 seconds ahead, he has no chance.
You're already feeling beaten.
Yeah, and so I think there's an element to that, but I do think he can win. I do think he could beat Jet for sure.
I do too.
And
I do too.
I think he was trying to figure out the bike and they got it figured out because you have both KTMs performing well. It's not like it's just Chase. Yeah, I mean, you have both Hondas performing well. You have both KTMs performing well.
Yeah.
So, to me, I think he figured it out.
Dude, AP, I wish if he didn't stall his bike, he would have won that moto.
I don't think so. I think Chase would have got him.
I think he probably would have. Dude, he had what? One more lap? I think he would have did everything. Was it 3?
I think there was 3. Yeah. Chase, or if you're European.
What a jerk.
I know. Yeah, European, you get 3.
Should let your guy do it.
So Logan, Lily Davis's dad, he's up in Washington now.
Great guy.
He wants to know, Loretta's is coming up. What's thoughts on amateur racing?
I don't watch much amateur racing. I wish I did, but
I'll watch Loretta's. Like they have like the live stream or whatever. Like I'll watch parts of that. Like it's actually really cool. It's good racing. There's some really good amateur kids that are going out there that I know. Jack Herrig, he's a Cowie guy. I was just talking to him and he's putting in a lot of work to be able to go out there. You have, I don't know, I used to be way more in tune with the amateur kids because they were local and that's who I would go and film and stuff. And so I kind of would know what they were doing a little bit more. I want to say Action Jackson. I think he's racing it. I can't remember who all is going out there, but I love amateur racing. It's just I don't like amateur parents. Like I have a hard time with
they're kind of intense, dude.
Yeah, it's like you guys are way too much.
Well, here in Temecula, we have a lot of amateurs, like fast amateurs, and their parents, like everywhere.
Yeah, but I think I love Loretta's. It's the breeding ground for our sport, right? Like that's where everybody comes from. You know,
I would love to go. Like I would love to race Loretta's. Like put in that work to try to race the regionals, all that, so you could race it. But I would even go for the week just to watch. You know what I mean? I think it'd be fun.
Yeah,
I think it'd be cool.
So I love amateur racing. I hope everybody that goes wins championships and all has a good time.
And they go pretty hard at amateur races, dude. Like because they're trying to get those teams looking at them, those pro spots, all that stuff. So they are. It's like the LCQ in a way.
Yeah,
they want it. You know what I mean? And they're gonna take the mother out.
Yep. Take them all out, bro. On me. So my new riding coach, my new fitness coach, not my riding coach, my fitness coach, Derek.
Fitness coach?
Yeah, dude, it's serious.
Is it that one guy that you always see on the ads on Instagram and YouTube and all that. It's like he sits like this. He's like,
no, he's Marshall's.
If you want to be a top right, you know what I'm talking about?
No, not that guy. Yeah,
dude, it's just always popping up. I follow him, but it's always like, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
So it's Marshall's buddy. You met him at Elsinore. He has long hair. Ripped,
okay.
Jack.
Yeah.
He got mad at me because I didn't do my warm up. He gave me a warm up to do before I moto, before I ride, and I didn't do it. I'm not going to tell you. There's no free freaking fitness coaching. I do want him. I do want him to come on. I know. I do want him to come on and be part of this because he doesn't pay me to do this. I don't pay him to, do anything that I need him to do to market 23 or anything. And it's more of like, I really like what he does and believe in what he does. So I'm like, oh, you know what? There's like some good things to this. And so he asked me if I did my warm-ups before I rode, and I'm like, nope, I didn't.
No.
I didn't even think about it because I haven't been riding in so long.
What's crazy is I've never done warm-ups before riding. I mean, I was riding ramps for a long time, so I never really did warm-ups, but I just stretch. But I've never done warm-ups before motos.
Yeah.
Never. And I should. I honestly should. Yeah. But I haven't.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry. I have not.
I need to get on a program.
I can get you on the program with me. All right. So Eric Reynolds, he wants to know, is Hunter? So my buddy Eric Reynolds, he wants to know, is Hunter getting sent back to the kids' table at Lawrence family Christmas? I thought that was kind of funny.
I don't think so, dude.
Could you imagine, like, what is it like with the Lawrence family at home? When they're doing nothing, it has nothing to do with riding. They're like just sitting there watching TV. Like, what is that? What do you think that dynamic's like?
I guarantee they talk about moto.
They have to, right?
Guaranteed. Yeah. The whole family's in moto. I guarantee it.
I know.
But I think Hunter. Watch when we get. Washougal was a really hard pack track, right? I just don't know if it suited Hunter so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think like some tracks are going to favor Chase. Some tracks are going to favor Hunter. I don't know what tracks that is, but wait till we get to a track that's going to favor it, and then we'll see.
I know. So
I don't see Chase just blowing him out for the rest of the season.
I don't either, but I feel like it's going to be more than not. He'll wax him. But I will say the only saving grace really or whatever about this is like, I do think Jet is bummed for his brother, not like mad at him. It's just like,
oh, for sure.
Cause he had an opportunity. Sure. So it just sucks. Like, right. If it was a situation for you.
Do you think Hunter was doing a little bit better when Jet was there because he was able to follow his brother?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think that confidence of him and his brother being there. Like, Jet's going to have the fast lines. I'm going to follow my brother. I'm going to take it. You know what I mean?
I think there was for that.
Where was it? Southwick that they were doing. Chase was doing that triple in those rollers, but nobody else was. And it was giving him at least a second faster. Yeah. He was catching him every time on that.
I know. I don't know. We'll see. It just depends. I think once everybody's back for SMX, I think that will be a good barometer for everything. I think Hunter is going to be a force to be reckoned with for years to come. I don't think that. Sure. I think he's going to be one of the top guys for a long time. And compete with his brother, compete with Chase, compete. I mean, who else is really going to be the up and comers? Besides those guys, for the most part, not really. I mean, most of the other people are going to be going down. Yeah.
Justin Cooper's getting better.
Yeah, he is getting better. I really do that. I hope that guy gets renewed. He deserves a contract.
I think
I'm a big Cooper fan. So, I don't know who this is.
We got maybe 2-3 more years of Cooper Webb.
Yeah, probably 2.
Tomac 1 more season. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and then who's going to jump on those star bikes? Max Anstie, is he going to bump up?
No, Hayden will bump up probably.
Dude, I
think Hayden will bump up after
2026.
Like the next motocross season, he'll bump up for sure.
I would love Hayden go straight 450s this year.
I would too. That'd be rad. Not in Supercross.
Would he do this though? Would he do 250s Supercross, and then the off dates, East or West Coast, whatever, jump on a 450.
It depends if the team lets them. That's always been the hard part for a lot of these guys is the team don't let them do it, Yep. And so they're like, no, we don't want you to jump up. But I think it's good for you. I mean, RJ Hampshire did it. He performed well.
Yeah.
Dean Wilson's done it.
RJ's bumping up.
Yeah, but he's staying at Husky, though.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, I thought you were talking Star. Yeah.
No,
but yeah, RJ could. Yeah.
Hampshire, that's my guy right there. That is my favorite 250 guy for sure.
Yeah, he for sure could.
Hey, Christian Craig's looking good. He's starting to get the rhythm back.
He's getting better.
What, 7 for 7? I think it was 7 for 7. So he's doing it.
So what do you think about that? Have you followed the whole Glen Helen thing?
Oh yeah, I've been watching it.
So
I'm sorry, I haven't finished it, but I've been watching it.
So I'm kind of over it. I'll be honest. I'm like, guys, like either figure it out or don't. Like move on.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
I don't like the whole back and forth and like, well, he said this, he said that. Like, whatever. Like, you're either going to come to an agreement or you're not. I love Glen Helen when it's a national. I am partial to Paula because we're friends with the guys from Fox Raceway, and so I want Fox Raceway to have a national because I enjoy being at like the home track. Right? We live 20 minutes away from that track, so I enjoy it, and so I don't want to see it get taken away. I feel like there could be two nationals in Southern California.
They wouldn't take it away though, because even David Coombs said, it's Southern California. We can have 2 nationals. He says it just doesn't make sense in like Pennsylvania or wherever it was, 20 minutes for each other. The fans out here, there's a lot more than it is out there. Yeah. So he said, we could do one at Glen Helen. We could do one at Fox, and it would still make sense. And it would, because honestly, I'd go to both.
Yeah. But to me, I'm like, just move on. Like, you, like I said, you're either going to figure it out or you won't. And I'm tired of talking about it, to be quite frank with you.
It was pretty cool that Bud and what's her name, Jen?
I hit Lori. I hit him up to come on mine or come on this, or like do a tailgate talk with them or whatever. Like I will be doing tailgate talks again once it gets cooled off.
I would go.
But yeah, I'm over it. I don't want to hear about it anymore. So to answer your question,
I get it.
No, I'm done.
They need to figure the crap out. You know what I mean? Because Glen Helen is a huge staple of motocross, and it would be cool to have that back on the circuit. Plus, our boys over.
Just stop bitching about it. Like, dude, that's my whole point.
How old are we?
You know,
but he did have to come out. He did have to come out and talk about his side on it, right? And then ever since he's going to do that, I guarantee he won't do anything else.
Yeah, probably not.
Unless he comes on our show. Come on our show, bud.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime.
Right.
How did all y'all like Ireland? It was great. Already touched on that. Look at us scratching our head at the same time.
My wife's got a question.
Hold on. I still got one more. So and it's for you. So my boy Zeph, he's a big Cowie guy. He's the one that gave me all that crap when I posted my Cowie meme for you. He said, how's your brother liking the Cowie compared to the Suzuki?
Honestly, I love it. I absolutely freaking love it. It's the way this bike handles compared. The Suzuki handled really, really well too. But I feel honestly that I can do a lot better on this bike than I can with the Suzuki.
Do you have more confidence in it because it feels more updated?
I do have more confidence in it. Yes.
Yeah,
I do. And I don't know if it's the same way with other people, but with me, even me just sitting on the bike without riding it, just sitting on it, the way it makes me feel. I don't know if you feel that way. Like you can sit on a bike and be like, okay, this feels comfortable. This bike feels more comfortable than Suzuki when I just sit on it.
That's good to know.
So I'm honestly being more trusting in the bike when I'm going through running corners, jumping it, stuff like that. I'm actually really, really liking it, dude. And I'm not just saying that because I got a new bike or anything. I'm honestly really legitimately saying I actually feel more comfortable on this bike.
Yeah,
it's more updated and everything, so
shout out Coin Power Sports.
Shout out Coin Power Sports.
Okay, I'm trying to get like a real deal with him, dude. Like to be like really hooked up with him. But I mean, Travis is rad, so I like working with him, and so if we can push business to him, I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, I do come in the garage a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, I got a TV in here and all that stuff.
Hey,
but a lot of times I just
personal. Sit. What you and Karina do is personal, bro.
That is personal, but I'm airing it all out right now.
I can see that.
I absolutely, dude, I love this bike. Love it.
Good.
You got to ride it too.
I do. I want to ride it. All right. So what was Karina's question?
Okay. Honest answer. She really wants to know, when is 23 Media / 23 Moto podcast going to sponsor or put on a race? I know we've talked about it a little bit, but she really wants to know. Like,
so the problem with putting on a race is you have to have a minimum $1 million insurance policy.
Okay. So, but that doesn't cost you $1 million.
No, but it costs a lot of money, and there's a lot of liability in it. And so there's way more to it than I thought. And so if it ever came down to it, like obviously it would be at Fox Raceway. But I just don't know. I mean, maybe I could do it partnered with somebody, that already has a series or something like that. That's already ready to go.
I'd put money in on it too. You know what I mean? And then we could make money back, all that. But
it's more of like, dude, I already have my hands in so many different things right now that like, it's like, I don't even want to even think about doing that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it. It would be really cool. And I honestly think it would be a really good turnout.
But I'd have to race in it.
Exactly.
I don't know.
So what?
Maybe we start at like a pit bike thing or something.
I can put it now. If things keep going the way they're going with us and everything, we will put on a race for sure one day.
Yeah, one day.
For sure. You know what I mean? Even if it's just me, you, and Marshall that shows up to the track.
I know. It's just us three.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for the most part. Like, I would be a little bit more. I wanted to like try and line up people and stuff like that. Like, but it just, dude. So the head of off-road programs for Triumph is going to come on this. Yeah, Ian Kimber. Yeah. So I've known him for a long time, and so I was DMing with him. He's one of the victims that were trying to go to Washougal, and his plane got canceled. He couldn't make it to Washougal. He got stuck in Atlanta. So him and I were talking. I'm like, dude, I wish I would have known. I would have, tried to set up a podcast or something like that with you. And he goes, anytime, anywhere, any place, I'm there, 100%. And like,
let's do it.
He's like the big dude. Like, he is in charge of all of it for off-road.
That's what I'm saying. Let's do it. That'd be freaking awesome. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, so that'd be pretty cool.
Brian Medeiros wants to come on the podcast. I talked to him.
I already asked him
at Fox.
Yeah.
He told me, he said, let's do it.
Yeah.
What did he say to you?
I asked him. He said he was busy.
Oh, he asked him last time when I saw him, 2 weeks ago when I went road, he goes, dude, I want to come on the podcast. I said, okay, cool. Me and my brother will set it all up. And then obviously Josh Hawley wants to come on the podcast.
I know. I got to get quads on. We got to do the wife one too.
Do we got to do the wife
podcast? Yeah, the wife podcast.
I think that'd be a good one.
It would.
I would. I think they would just talk crap about us the whole time though.
I know they would, which is deserving though. So we have a 2 week break. So no moto this weekend, no moto the weekend after. So I want to film next week. So we'll figure that out. And then maybe we'll get like some people in or something like that. I think it'd be pretty cool.
That could be the wife's podcast.
Oh, it could be actually. That might be a good time to do it. Yeah.
Right?
That's actually not a bad point.
Yeah.
All right, cool. But I don't really know how to end this.
I can tell you right now. So thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to hit up our boys at ETS Racing Fuel. Do not forget to hit up our boys over at ETS Racing Fuel. Decal works for the best graphics. Kawasaki, because it's the best bike in the world.
Not also part of the program.
Also, no, Kawasaki's not part of the program, but it could be. Dude, go buy something.
Well, not yet. If you're watching this will be out tomorrow, Monday.
Hey, we got a giveaway bike. So stay tuned for something that's going to change.
An announcement. Yeah, there's going to be an announcement with that. So it's probably not going to be live until after this goes live. So I have to, there's so many things I got to change. And so it takes a lot of work to be able to do it.
Yeah,
and I'm not doing any of it. I know I'm not doing any of it. My lovely wife has to do it. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm working on her time,
And she's good. She's good at it. Just like
she is
all the stuff, like everything else.
I sold out of the hats. I sold out of all these hats.
Dude, I love that hat. That's why
I
appreciate you giving me one. I love that hat.
Yeah.
But my wife, she takes care of everything else, and she's freaking incredible at it.
I know.
So,
but yeah, no, it's good.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you for being a part of it. And now I'm trying to. This is all program stuff, so I could do this. Here you go. Ready?
What is it? Hey,
see, we just see that. Yeah.
What if you just came back with fingers on those?
Yeah. All right. That's it.
All right, dude.
All right. I'll see you.